Yo, what's good? So, Mayweather never gets his credit. Says it all the time. He never gets any credit. They say he's boring. They say he never fights anyone. He ducks fighters. Well, I'm here to talk about his fight in March 30th of 2008 in WrestleMania, where he fought the Big Show, who is 7 feet tall and 400. He weighed around 450 pounds for the weigh-in. Mayweather weighed something like 155. So Big Show was about a foot and a half taller than him and outweighed him by 300 pounds. And this was a good fight too, man. And he fought him in a WWE ring. So it seems ridiculous to me that Mayweather gets accused of ducking fighters when he will go to a fighter's own corporation and fight him at his own biggest event, which was WrestleMania. And this fight came about when Big Show was making his return to the WWE, and he was gonna attack Rey Mysterio, and then Mayweather came out to defend Mysterio. I don't know why he came out as a babyface, because Mayweather is a natural heel, but I digress with that. He came out and Big Show's like, man, I'll let you get a free shot. You could hit me. And he took a knee. He was on both of his knees, I think, or just one knee, but he was on his knee. And Mayweather just he threw like a 5-punch combinations, broke Big Show's nose. You can see right here, his nose was all bloody. He broke Big Show's nose. Big Show later admitted in the podcast and Chris Jericho's podcast that he told Mayweather to break his nose, but I don't know, because he looked pretty pissed after that. I know he is trained to do that, but I have a hard time buying that he told Mayweather to break his nose after he ran after Mayweather after that, Mayweather and his team, because they just ran out after that. And the buildup was great. Big Show was trying to be a heel, but Mayweather's a natural heel. How could he root for a guy that's just throwing hundreds of dollars towards his opponent, just talking about how he's a $20 million man? That was a lot for him then. It's still a lot for normal people, but that was a lot for Mayweather then, because he was getting paid $20 million, and they said that to wrestle Big Show in a wrestling ring. And by the way, that this match was no disqualification, so the buildup was great. The way in Big Show actually had Mayweather up on both of his arms and threw him outside the ring, where a bunch of wrestlers were, and they all fell over, man. That was crazy. Just for Mayweather to take a bump like that from the Big Show. They're all professionals, but Mayweather could have been injured at any time. And I think he truly deserves credit for doing all this. I mean, it's not like he didn't get paid, but still. And rumor has it, Cody Rhodes said in an interview that when Mayweather got thrown outside of the ring, that he had $6,000 in his pocket. $6,000 just laying around in his pocket, full of hundreds, because Mayweather does that. And they came out missing. So someone took $6,000 from Mayweather. And Mayweather asked Vince McMahon, and nobody knew where the $6,000 went. So somebody took it. But they're like, dude, why are you bringing $6,000 to our world in the ring when anything could happen in a wrestling ring? And that's true. Why are you doing that? Because he's Money Mayweather. But $6,000, he still had to ask for them, but it's really nothing for him. So come WrestleMania, this match was really fun, and Mayweather took some major bumps. He took a chop from the Big Show. Big Show has a huge freaking hand to take a chop to the chest from the Big Show. You could just see Mayweather grimace from that. Either that or he could really sell a good. He's a really good seller. He took a sidewalk slam. He took a stomp to his hand from the Big Show. Big Show stepped over his chest. Stood on him for like a second. He took an elbow and all this, and he was gonna take a running elbow. Big Show ran into the ropes, and then he was gonna drop on Mayweather, and then Mayweather's team just took him out of the ring and ran out. Leonard Ellerby was there. You could see him be like, "We out, we out." JR's like, "We out, come on, man." This was such a fun match. And Big Show just chases him down, beats up like all his bodyguards, and then takes Mayweather by the neck, chokes him, and and he goes into the ring, has Mayweather up for a choke slam, and his bodyguard hits him with a steel chair. Bah! And Big Show no sells it. He just turns around, choke slams this bodyguard, and then this is when Mayweather hits Big Show with the chair, bam, to the stomach, and then he hits him again in the head, and then Big Show grabs him by the neck to go to choke slam. This is a finish. Pretty brutal finish, actually. Mayweather kicks Big Show in the nuts, and then he gets a steel chair, hits him once in the back, hits him like 3 times in the head, hard chair shots, you could hear them. Then grabs his bodyguard's brass knuckles that he had dangling on his neck in a chain, because people do that. So he grabbed the brass knuckles, loaded up his punch, boom, hit Big Show, knocked him out. The referee counted to 10. Mayweather wins. Mayweather's triumphant, man. This was a really fun match, and I remember I wasn't that big of a wrestling fan anymore in 2008, but this brought me back for a while. It just seeing all the promos, and Mayweather is natural on the camera. He did some really good promos, and Big Show did just a good job putting Mayweather over in this match. So if you want to watch a match that's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun. A match that I think really Mayweather doesn't get enough credit for doing, because I think he really should be going into an environment that's not his own, one where he could really get injured out of doing nothing, really, because that's the nature of the sport. Wrestling, people get injured, especially getting hit with chairs and all this stuff, getting thrown over the ring to your bodyguards. It happens. So thank you everybody for watching, and you guys have a great day. Peace.